Iroh, Grand Lotus. Iroh is portrayed as a wise and honorable figure, whose past as a formidable leader contrasts with his later life of reflection and mentorship. His thematic presentation emphasizes dignity, mastery, and a deep connection to tradition, aligning with his respected role within his universe. He serves as an effective commander because he enables repeated use of graveyard resources by granting broad access to flashback-style recursion. His ability to generate additional mana during combat further enhances strategic flexibility and supports extended value-driven gameplay. A spellslinger strategy built around him leverages efficient instants and sorceries to maintain control, while consistently refilling the graveyard for future castings. The combination of recursive spell access and combat-generated mana enables explosive turns that reward sequencing, synergy, and continuous pressure. Combo ideas for Iroh decks. Combo number 1. Hellkite Charger, plus Zuko, Firebending Master. Required conditions: 1. Hellkite Charger is on your battlefield. 2. Zuko Firebending Master is on your battlefield. 3. Zuko does not have summoning sickness. 4. An opponent cannot block nor remove Hellkite Charger and Zuko. 5. You have 7 or more experience counters. Activating the combo: 1. Declare Hellkite Charger and Zuko as attackers, triggering each of their abilities. 2. Resolve the Zuko trigger first, then Firebend equal to the number of experience counters you have. 3. Resolve the Hellkite Charger trigger next, then choose to pay to get an additional combat phase after this one. 4. Repeat each combat phase. Combo result: infinite combat phases. Combo number 2. Archmage Emeritus, plus Fury Storm. Required conditions: 1. Archmage Emeritus is on your battlefield. 2. Fury Storm is in your hand. 3. You have cast your commander from your command zone this game. 4. A player cast an instant or sorcery spell. 5. Mana needed: 2 generic mana, and 2 red mana. Activating the combo: 1. When an instant or sorcery spell is cast Fury Storm targeting that instant or sorcery spell. 2. Archmage Emeritus triggers, then draw a card. 3. Fury Storm triggers, copying itself for each time you have cast your commander from your command zone this game, then choose the original copy of Fury Storm as the target. 4. Archmage Emeritus triggers for each spell copy, then draw a card each time. 5. Resolve a Fury Storm copy, then choose the original Fury Storm as the target. 6. Archmage Emeritus triggers again, then draw a card. 7. Repeat from step 5. Combo results: 1. Infinite card draw. 2. Near infinite Magecraft triggers. Combo number 3. Jumbo Cactuar, plus the last Agni Kai. Required conditions: 1. Jumbo Cactuar is on your battlefield. 2. The last Agni Kai is in your hand. 3. Jumbo Cactuar does not have summoning sickness. 4. An opponent controls a creature. 5. Mana needed: a generic mana, and a red mana. Activating the combo: 1. Declare Jumbo Cactuar as an attacker, triggering its ability, giving it plus 9,999 plus 0 until end of turn. 2. Holding priority, cast the last Agni Kai, causing Jumbo Cactuar to fight a creature an opponent controls, and you gain an amount of red mana equal to the excess damage that you don't lose as steps and phases end this turn. Combo result: a huge amount of red mana. Combo number 4. Sozin's Comet, plus Electro, Assaulting Battery, plus Aggravated Assault. Required conditions: 1. Electro Assaulting Battery is on your battlefield. 2. Aggravated Assault is on your battlefield. 3. Sozin's Comet is in your hand or in exile. 4. You control a creature that can attack this turn and cannot be removed by an opponent. 5. Mana needed: 3 generic mana, and 2 red mana at most. Activating the combo: 1. Cast Sozin's Comet. 2. Declare a creature as an attacker, triggering its Firebending ability. 3. Move to your post-combat main phase, but you will not lose the Firebending mana due to Electro. 4. Activate Aggravated Assault, causing you to untap all creatures you control and get an additional combat and main phase after this one. 5. Repeat from step 2. Combo results. 1. Infinite combat phases. 2. Infinite red mana. 3. Infinite untap of creatures you control. 4. Infinite mana that creatures you control can produce. Combo number 5. Birgi, God of Storytelling, plus Doc Aurlock, Grizzled Genius, plus Sensei's Divining Top. Required conditions. 1. Birgi, God of Storytelling is on your battlefield as harmful Horn of Bounty. 2. Doc Aurlock, Grizzled Genius is on your battlefield. 3. Sensei's Divining Top is on your battlefield. Activating the combo. 1. Activate Sensei's Divining Top's second ability by tapping it, causing you to draw a card, and put Sensei's Divining Top on top of your library. 2. Activate Harmful by discarding a card, then exile the top 2 cards of your library, and you may cast them this turn. 3. Cast Sensei's Divining Top from exile by paying 0 mana due to Doc Aurlock. 4. Repeat. Combo results. 1. Near infinite draw triggers. 2. Near infinite self-discard triggers. 3. Near infinite storm count.
Hi Commander, if you are new here, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Enjoy!
Non-game changer spells that are commonly found in Iroh decks. Abandon attachments. Cheap recursion. Because it is a lesson, Iroh lets you cast it from your graveyard for a single mana during your turn, turning a modest cantrip into repeatable value. Graveyard Fuel. The optional discard loads instants and sorceries into your graveyard, which your commander then grants flashback at their normal costs, compounding card advantage over time. Spell Momentum. Recasting it increases your cast count in a typical Spellslinger shell, advancing prowess and storm-style payoffs that your commander naturally supports. Origin of Metal Bending. Cheap recursion. As a lesson, it can be flashed back for a generic mana during your turn by Iroh, letting you reuse removal or protection at minimal cost. Flexible interaction. The 2 mode options cover artifacts or enchantments removal, or creature protection, helping you keep your engine intact while your commander's attack trigger supplies extra mana to continue casting spells. Spell Volume. Casting and flashing it back increases your spell count each turn, reinforcing the deck's Spellslinger payoffs while converting your graveyard into an extension of your hand. Accumulate Wisdom. Cheap flashback. Being a lesson means Iroh lets you recast it from the graveyard on your turn, turning a 2 mana selection spell into efficient card flow once your engine is online. Graveyard Payoff. Each cast helps reach or maintain the 3 lessons in Graveyard Threshold, and your commander's universal flashback lets you reuse those extra cards into further recursion. Spell Volume. Low cost and reusable casting increases your spells per turn to fuel typical Temur Spellslinger payoffs and momentum that the commander's game plan naturally supports. Shared Writs. Repeatable Ramp. As a lesson, it can be flashed back during your turn via Iroh, providing low-cost ramp and color smoothing while also counting as another spell cast. Spell Pressure. Each cast and recast increases your spell count for prowess or storm-style payoffs that the commander naturally supports in a Spellslinger shell. Color Smoothing. Grabbing basics on demand stabilizes your 3-color mana so you can attack with your commander and chain more spells from the yard in the same turn. Cycle of Renewal. Post-combat ramp. After attacking to generate firebending mana, flash this lesson back for a generic mana to net an additional land. Spell Throughput. Casting and recasting it increases your spells per turn to fuel prowess or storm-style payoffs that your commander naturally supports, all while stabilizing Temur colors. Exile Sequencing. Because spells cast with flashback are exiled when they leave the stack, Use the graveyard copy of this spell as a one-time rampurse once you are ready to trade it away. Waterbending lesson. Cheap flashback. As a lesson, this gains flashback during your turn from Iroh, letting you recast it for 1 mana. Waterbend value. The Waterbend Rider turns your artifacts or creatures into payment to get a clean 3 cards without discarding 1. Loot to flashback setup. Intentionally skip the Waterbend cost to discard a lesson instant or sorcery, and then cast it from your graveyard immediately for just a mana, turning this draw spell into targeted graveyard setup plus extra selection. Zuko's Exile. Lesson recast. On your turn, recast it from the graveyard for a single mana to deliver instant speed exile while advancing Spellslinger triggers. Combat answer. Use Firebending mana during combat to flash this spell back, and remove a key blocker or problematic permanent without telegraphing your line. Loot then use. Discard this card to draw discard effects early, then convert it into efficient removal by recasting it from your graveyard. True Ancestry. Cheap recursion. As a lesson, it can be recast on your turn for a single mana via Iroh, letting you repeat the regrowth plus clue effect while advancing your Spellslinger triggers. Engine Recovery. It picks up a removed or milled permanent that powers your spell chain, while the clue provides extra card flow to keep casting. Post-Combat Recovery. In your second main phase, cast or flash back this lesson to return a permanent that died in combat to your hand, create a clue to refuel, and add another cast for Spellslinger payoffs. Uncle Iroh. Free lessons. On your turn, pair his lesson discount with your commander's lesson flashback to recast many lessons for 0 cost, spiking spell count and value. Combat Instance. His attack mana fuels instant speed interaction and non-lesson flashback recasts during combat, sustaining prowess and storm-style pressure. Clue Conversion. Use the attack mana to crack clues you generated from earlier lessons, turning swings into cards without tapping lands before your post-combat sequences. Eloquentia. 1 mana counter. On your turn, recast this lesson from the graveyard for a single mana to protect your plays. Combat Shield. Use Firebending mana during combat to recast it from the graveyard, taxing opposing removal or tricks on the stack, while keeping your lands untapped. Loot Insurance. Discard it to draw discard effects early, then recast it later as an efficient interaction on your turn. Post your commander on the comments section below, and we will create a video like this for you. Thank you for watching.